The big fight happened this past Sunday between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Part 2. Tyson Fury came up with the technical knockout in round 7 and moves to 30-0-1. His record stays undefeated, while Deontay Wilder suffered his first loss of his professional boxing career at the hands of the Gypsy King. That's what they call him. So we have a fiery, full debate segment here at this desk. 5-man segment, never been done before in First and 10 history. And I know these gentlemen have a lot to say about the big mega fight that happened. So guys, what happened? How did Wilder lose to Fury? Give us your thoughts, takes, and reactions on what happened. Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Steve.
Let me start her off.
This is gonna be good.
Let me preface it with this: as a casual combat sports fan, I really appreciated the marketing of this fight. I think they hyped it up. They got everybody involved, everybody betting on it, everybody watched it. I think these guys got some, like you said, fiery opinions. So I just want to preface it with that, and you guys can
go right ahead.
I think we should start it with Billy.
Yeah, we should let it
I think we should start it with
they
Billy.
First of all, we got to look at this layout right now.
Okay,
2 Wilder fans, and I'm here in the center.
that's fine.
I feel like I'm getting attacked.
You got
but
it.
we don't even need
Own
to
it.
go there. We
Own
don't
it.
even we don't even
You
need,
good?
need
You
to
don't
go
need
there
no
right
backup.
now. What
You
I
good?
have to say is, from the first fight to the second fight, no matter what, looking at the scorecard, Tyson Fury won.
How you figure that?
You cannot get rid of it.
The first fight.
The
he
first
won.
fight, he won.
No.
Despite
From
being
the judges,
hold up,
he won.
Hold up, despite being knocked down twice in that
Despite being
fight.
knocked down twice, getting up, and of course getting up, but the amount of punches he threw and the statistics from the previous fight do line up where Fury performed better.
Okay.
Okay? Besides the 2 knockdowns, the amount of total punches to the body landed, the amount of total jabs to the body landed, and the amount of power punches to the body were an incredible amount more than Wilder. And then if you go back to the amount compared, I will say it just like I said on the extra point. Fury, 82 out of 267 total punches to the body landed. 24 out of 107 total jabs landed to the body. And 58 total power punches landed to the body. Now look at Fury. Fury had 18 total power punches to the body, and how many did you say in total altogether? How many power punches did he land?
58 power punches.
Not Fury.
Oh,
Wilder.
Wilder. Yeah, 58.
So that must mean Fury had more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
Fury had 30% of his
Whoa.
power.
58.
You gotta get your facts straight before
Let-
you
let's-
come up
hold on,
here
yeah.
Taylor, hold
and
up,
you try
hold up,
hold up.
and you
But
try
you're
and
trying to-
slander
hold up.
our guy.
You are
right, too,
trying to
50%.
completely diminish and get rid of the name of Tyson Fury. And
When
Tyson
did we
Fury,
say that?
Tyson Fury completely absolutely annihilated him this past fight, no questions asked. From the previous fight, won. And he is not getting enough credits. From the amount of people who bet on Wilder compared to the amount of people who bet on Fury, you are not respecting Fury as a fighter. And so many people are not mentioning how he absolutely annihilated him during that fight. It wasn't even a fight. The coaches didn't even believe in Wilder. I don't know where anybody thinks Wilder should have won that fight, but he got absolutely dropped.
That's
Okay,
mean.
let me
That's
say this.
mean, man. That's a little mean.
Let me
Go
say
ahead,
this.
Ben.
Let me say
Ben,
this.
get him.
Let me say
Get
this.
him, Ben.
We have
Get him, Ben.
never once knocked Tyson Fury's ability.
Never.
I said going into this fight, it was an equal fight. But in the end, Deontay Wilder would win. Okay, I was wrong. But either way, Deontay Wilder could have kept going, but his coaches unfortunately threw in the white towel and threw in the flag.
He would have lost a lip.
I wouldn't say that.
Dude, look, hold up, come on. Get this shot real quick. Zoom in on that lip real quick. Oh, that's a cute lip.
What boxer
That's a
hasn't
cute
looked
lip,
like that
huh?
before?
Huh, I'm not
What
saying
boxer hasn't
but
looked like that
in
before?
the moment, you want a guy fighting like that who can barely even walk, it looks like?
Okay.
Let's be realistic at this
let me
point.
play-
There's a reason why they threw the
All right.
toww, because he's hallucinating.
All right. Well, let me play
I
devil's
wouldn't say
advocate right
that.
now. Everybody that knows boxing well knows what we were gonna get in this fight. Fury's a boxer. Deontay Wilder goes in the ring with the purpose of knocking you out,
Yes.
which we all knew he was gonna try to do. So if Fury outlasted him and tried to make it to the decision, we obviously knew if this went to the cards, Fury was most likely gonna win, right? My point was, if this fight doesn't get stopped, all it takes is one punch to turn a fight around. We didn't get to see that. That could have happened if that fight was not stopped. Am I wrong?
I'm not going
Exactly.
against you. That's very
Exactly.
possible. But
That's
at
my
the
whole
time
point.
of the 7th
my
round,
whole point.
he thought that he physically could hit that punch. Did you see him in the ring? Did you see his body movements? Did you
All it
see
takes
his
is one
body
punch.
language?
I've seen.
Yes, it takes
I've
one
seen fighters
punch.
come back from worse.
I've
seen fighters come
yes,
back
it
looking
takes
worse.
one punch, but I haven't seen him do that.
And the
Have you
thing-
seen him do that? Yes, this is an incredible statistic where you knock out 20 people in the first round.
Okay.
That is an incredible statistic.
Absolutely.
And for being 46-0, going into that fight, he had so much hype behind him. But
'Cause he backed it up.
I don't think he had the competition until Fury came. I think Fury was his competition, and I think he couldn't stand up to that challenge.
He's had plenty of competition
when
before
you
this
look
fight.
at Mike Tyson, when you look at Mike Tyson, and every single time he fought a guy who was incredibly bigger than him.
That was a tougher era of boxing.
Of course, that was a tougher era of boxing, so those people who he was fighting were much stronger, much more developed in
If
the
you
sport.
want to talk about that, Fury's bigger than him and came into the fight, what, 40 pounds
Yes,
heavier?
but if you're an outstanding boxer, if you're one of the best, if you're saying top 15 ever, as you said,
I said that. I said that.
both of you said
I believe that, though.
Top,
Out of
top
the
fif-
heavyweights, not of
top-
all time, out of the heavyweights.
I heard all time from you.
Yeah,
So
I
top-
said if he could
from
win this
when
fight,
I-
he
I will
could.
say-
So
I
when
would
I
say
heard that,
heavyweights.
I expected the best of the best where you can beat out Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury absolutely annihilated him from the beginning to the end of that fight. And when my reference towards Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson would fight those guys who were bigger, who had longer arm range, and would absolutely annihilate them even in the first round or in the second round, or even if it pushes to the 8th or 9th. I don't think Wilder deserves all the hype that he's getting.
Well,
right now.
all I'm saying, what pissed me off the most is that I felt like we were robbed
robbed
of the
of a good fight.
opportunity of Deontay Wilder possibly winning that fight.
I
Because
do agree with
his
that.
His corner stopped it because he had a laceration within his ear, right? Now, here's the thing. When a fighter is cut badly, it can affect their performance fighting. But it's different if you have a cut above your eye or something like that where blood gets in your eye that might impact your vision. That cut in no way was affecting his ability to fight.
Well, the amount of, actually, I was talking with my roommate. My roommate even said, of course you know, he even mentioned how those ear blows, they are an incredible amount of pain, first of all.
Okay.
You can't hear anything from that ear, as well as
Could he still
the blood.
fight?
The
Could he
blood
still
coming
fight?
out was an extraordinary amount.
Does that
The
affect
coach is-
his
the
ability to fight?
Hey,
That's
if
that's
you're-
all I want to
if
know.
your
That's
coach-
all I want to know.
If your coach is throwing in the towel because of an incident like that, and because you aren't getting any better throughout the
You don't think
next
he could have
few
continued?
rounds, I don't think the fight would have changed at all.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna
We'll
say this.
never know.
I
bro.
don't know
hold up.
about
Well,
that.
look,
There were
hold up,
still
hold up,
5
hold up.
more rounds
Hold
after
up.
There
that.
were still
Hold up,
5
hold
more
up,
rounds.
hold up.
left.
Hey,
There
hey,
were
hey,
5
hold
more
up. Let me
rounds.
say
The
this.
Werls win.
Let me say this real quick, and to give credit to your point, what you guys said, the reason why his coach threw in the towel because, like I said, he had a lacerated, broken eardrum, whatever, and I never had that before, but I heard that you can't really hear that well, and it affects your vision to somewhat. So maybe that's why his coach.
It's worse than a cut
That's
above
why
the
his coach
eyebrow.
threw in the towel. And remember, we have seen an average 13 deaths in boxing or post-fight because you got a lot of brain trauma and all that stuff. So again, his corner was obviously looking at his best interest of Deontay Wilder because you remember, he has an automatic rematch clause in his contract, which he has
Yeah, he's
stated.
invoked. He's invoked
My
it.
only thing is this. I don't like his excuse that his corner did. That his
walk
suit,
out.
all of a
Yeah,
sudden your
not
suit,
that
walk
you're
out.
45 heavier.
don't
That's
like that
stupid.
either.
God,
I
hell
don't
no.
like that either.
Listen, you lost the fight.
don't like
You
the
get your
fight.
rematch.
Absolutely.
Do what you
Exactly.
gotta do. You come back next time. Ain't no time for them excuses. This say it's boxing. Ain't no
Exactly.
boxing
I
excuse.
wasn't,
Come on
I
now. I
wasn't
don't
a
like
fan
that.
of that either. But all I'm saying is, I felt like he was robbed of an opportunity to win that fight. You can even see if you go back and look at the footage how he reacted
He was
when his
very
corner stopped
angry.
it. He said, "I'd rather you allowed me to get knocked out than stop the
I
fight."
thought he referenced dying.
Yeah,
I
he
thought
wants
he's like,
he
I'd
wants a
rather
death.
die
He
in
wants
the
a
ring.
death on his record.
He wants to hit
He
somebody
wants
from
to,
that
he
kill
wants
him
to
in
have
the
a
ring.
death on a record.
Yeah,
And
we're-
but that's all boxers. They don't want their corner to stop the fight.
Exactly.
They want to rather get knocked out on their backs,
But
looking at the field.
of course-
we
of
don't,
course you
we
gotta
don't want to
look-
see
you
it in an
gotta-
Apollo Creed, Rocky IV type movie when he dies in the ring.
Yeah,
That's
World-
why his corner's
World, we
good.
talked on
and
the
of
radio
course people
earlier.
say
Yeah.
13 times
And
is always
it's about the
20.
pride. And
It's all about the pride.
It's about
Exactly.
like who the boxer is. And
Exactly.
It's
But
like,
listen, I'm gonna give Tyson Fury his credit.
credit.
He came out, he outboxed him, he was aggressive from start finish. He did what he had to do. My thing is this: I never see somebody lick another man's blood off their body like that. That man,
Something's wrong
that
with
that,
that.
gave,
He's
that gave me
Something
serial
wrong with
killer
that.
vibes. That gave me serial killer vibes. I said, well,
He's
Wilder
incredible.
ain't buddy. He said he wants a death on his record. So they both not up there in the head.
Something,
They cuckoo, whatever's going on there.
Hey,
But-
but it was a
I
good fight.
enjoyed it. I
Props to
love the
Fury.
conversations that come among these fights. Hey, it might get so argumentative, but it has been absolutely fantastic
It was a good fight.
to even talk about.
I just want to say this. Congratulations to Tyson Fury. You
Yeah.
had a great fight.
All
but in
props
the
to
end, we
Tyson
were
Fury.
robbed. We were robbed, like Eddie said, of a fight that could have ended in a Deontay Wilder knockout.
Thank you.
It's simple as that.
My prediction was a knockout in round 10. It got ended in round 7.
There were still 4
That's
more
not.
rounds.
Hey, it's not like it
Well,
got knocked out in 30.
I'm gonna say this: we have the rematch to look forward to, part 3.
the
Let's see
summer.
if
Part
Wilder fights Joshua before that, but are they gonna do the fight right after? Because it's planning the fight might be happening in the end of July.
I'm
We'll
ready
see what
to see
happens.
it. I'm ready to see
So
it.
never mind.
we'll
I'm ready
see.
to see it.
Hopefully that won't happen to Wilder again, because that's a meme all
I
over the
doubt it
world. I
will.
said, damn, that
Looking
brother
like
look messed
like
up.
a SpongeBob character.
Like,
doubt
yeah,
it
or whatever that guy's name is. It's so funny, man. All right, guys, that is it for First and 10. We'll be back next week with more sports debates.